Mandar Giridhari, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai, Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju ki jai, Nitya Vishtam Vishnupa Rashata Rashata Shishmar, Bhaktivedānta Nārāyaṇa Gosvāmī Mahārāja Śrīla Gurudev ki jai, Nitya Vishtam Vishnupa Rashata Rashata Shishmar, Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Vāman Gosvāmī Mahārāja ki jai. Nitya Vishtam Vishnupa Rashata Rashata Shishmar, Bhaktivedānta Swami Mahārāja Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Nitya Vishtam Vishnupa Rashata Rashata Shishmar, Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosvāmī Mahārāja ki jai. Nitya Vishtam Vishnupa Rashata Rashata Shishmar, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosvāmī Prabhupada ki jai. Nitya Vishtam Maha Bhagavat Śrīla Gokṣaras Babaji Mahārāja ki jai. Nitya Pravishya Śrīla Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Nitya Pravishya Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Śrīla Jagannath Das Babaji Mahārāja ki jai. Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Jeev Gopal Bhattadasa Guna Shar Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda ki jai. Namachay Śrīla Haridas Thakur ki jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौर मंडल व्रज मंडल मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। सर्व अभिष्ट विरक्त गिरिराज महाराज की जय। श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड की जय। श्री मुन देवी गंगा देवी की जय। श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande. Oh, Jai Shri Sita Thakurani ki Jai. Tadiya Shubha Avirbhav Titi ki Jai. Jai Advaita Shakti Sita Thakurani ki Jai. Oh, Sarveshwari Mataji saying tomorrow is appearance. Here in Navadip it's today, but maybe there in Australia it's tomorrow. Yeah. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. All right, so since we're starting so late today, sorry, anyways, I think I'm going to just skip the Mangalacharan today and we'll just jump. Well, actually we should do a little Mangalacharan, so but yeah, I'll be really short. Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Tavai Vasmi Na Jivami Tvaya Vina Iti Vigyaya Devi Tvam Nayamam Charanantikam Bhaktya Vihina Aparada Lakshaya Kshiptashtakama Madhye Kripa Mai Tvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranams. Nri Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Sarveshwari Mataji, Satya Mataji, and let's see on YouTube and Facebook who is all there. Let's see, Krishna Premavati Didi, Vilas Manjari Didi. Oh, and is Ganga Mataji there? Dandavat Pranams, and a few other devotees. If you write a comment, I'll see who you are. Dandavat Pranams. So today is our final reading of Shri Utkalikā-vallarī by Śrīla Rūpa Gosvāmī from Stavamala. And also we'll be, concluding Śrīla Baladeva Vidyābhūṣaṇa's commentary on this Utkalikā-vallarī. So let's begin. Sorry, today I was very late. And today is here in Navadvip, not in Australia, I guess. Today is the appearance day of Sita Thakurani. So if there is time at the end, we'll read about her. Or otherwise, if there isn't any time, we can read about her tomorrow. So let's begin. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, so yesterday we read up to 60. I'll just read a few verses just so that we get the flow. The translations, I mean. So how many verses? I'll do 5 verses. Okay. Oh, Kamalamukhi Shri Radhika. Wait 1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying it. See, the mic is plugged in. All right. There. Okay. There. O Dhanuja Damana, destroyer of the demons, when, on the order of Shri Radhaji, will I open your top knot and remove the peacock feather and flowers, and in its place make a braid, the upper portion of which will be interwoven with lotus flowers. Very interesting. O Kamalamukhi Shri Radhika, O lotus-faced girl, during your amorous enjoyment, your hair will fall down on your shoulders like a beautiful peacock's tail. When will I joyfully tidy up your hair in a knot and decorate it with a garland of fully bloomed jasmine flowers? O Prince of Braj, at the onset of the gambling match, each of you will wager your own deer. Upon defeating you, the most illustrious of the Braj damsels, Shri Radhika, will signal me to take possession of your deer. When, right in front of Marumangal and the other Sakas, will I tie your deer and bring it to my mistress, Shri Radha. O Devi Shri Radhika, when will that auspicious day be mine, when you defeat Shri Madhav in the gambling arena, attended by your friends, and signal me with your eyes to mock that arrogant Shri Madhav? O my master Shri Krishna, will the day ever be mine when you approach me with great respect, begging me to appease the anger of Rishabhanunandini Shri Radha and break her resolve not to see you? O Damodar, becoming anxious that Shri Radhika is late, you will relate to me a message for her. This is the message, Krishna's message. O Shri Radha, I was overjoyed to receive your instruction from your female parrot, and accordingly, I am waiting for you at the bank of Radhakund. O Shri Radha, why are you taking so long to reach here? Deliver this flower-like message to Sridham's sister Shri Radha. Speaking to me thus, you will dispatch me to your beloved. O Shri Radhika, O Shri Radhika, in a sulky mood, you will say, I never want to see the face of that philanderer. I never want to see the face of that philanderer again. Subal's friend Krishna is on his way to my kunj disguised as a woman. Keep him out. Understanding your intention, when will I stop Shri Krishna, the best of the Gopas, and shrewdly and haughtily prevent him from entering? And we'll read Śrīla Baladeva Vidyābhūṣaṇa's commentary for that again. This is, O Swamini Shri Radhika, understanding your intention, will I, with blossoming intelligence, be able to boisterously outsmart and stop Shri Krishna, the crown jewel of the Gopas? The question is, what is Shri Radha saying? The reply is, in the verse Shatoyam, Shri Radha is saying, Krishna is a scoundrel. To our faces, he is affectionate and speaks flattering words, but behind our backs, he behaves otherwise. My only wealth is my man. He is not worthy of my even looking at him. Just see, to meet with me, Subal's friend is entering my retreat dressed as a girl. Find some ploy to stop him. It seems that Sri Krishna has learned this art of dressing up as a woman from Subal, whose habit is to deceive our elders thus. After entering the Kunj, Sri Krishna will hear your dry words and, feeling rejected, will give up his deceptive behavior. Not seeing any other way, he will repeatedly petition me. Apprehending your intentions, I will tell him, previously, you also dressed as a woman, Mohini, to bewilder the demons, but there is no demon here, so why have you come? Besides, your mother is calling for you. Quickly go home. The clever gopis who are seated on either side of my Swamini will also see right through your disguise and recognize you. You have no chance of sneaking in. Sir, meditate on your hypocritical nature and return home. When will I proudly speak such cunning words? So that's where we left off yesterday. We're continuing on. We're going to be completing it today. There's 11 verses, and then we'll finish. Oh, Haribol Chatamai Mataji. This verse, I don't, Haribol. This verse, I don't know what the meter is. 1 second, let me just. Oh, Haribol Ganga Mataji. All right. Where are we? Okay. I just looked up this verse because I didn't recognize the meter. Let's see. And this one's Harini. So yeah, see this meter, I haven't really understood it. I've only seen it in this Utkalikā-vallarī, but it's na 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 na. Okay. Anyways, I'm not going to get this one right. Agahara Bali Vara. Sorry. Agahara Bali Varda Preyan Navastavayo Braje Vrishabhava Pusha Daite Naso Balad Abhiyujate Itikila Mrisha Girbish Chandra Vali Nilaya Stitam Vana Bhuvi Kada Neshyami Neshyami Tvam Mukunda Mad Ishvarim. O Aghanashak, O killer of Aghasura. Oh, a bull demon has entered Vrindavan and is brutally attacking your favorite young bull. Come quickly and stop him. Oh, Mukunda, when will I speak this falsehood? And extracting you from Chandravali's Kunj, escort you to my mistress, Shri Radhika. So, Stavamala Vibhūṣaṇa Bhashya by Śrīla Baladeva Vidyābhūṣaṇa. Oh, Mukunda, when, with an outright lie, will I pull you out from Chandravali's haven and accompany you to my mistress, Shri Radhika, in the forest? The question is, what lie? The answer is, oh, Agahara, your new pet bull is being violently attacked by a bull demon. Actually, I do not like to lie, but if you accept me, then for your happiness, I will agree to modify the truth. Verse 61. Nigarati jagaruchai suchi bhede tamisre brahmara ruchini chole nangama vritya dipram Parihritamani kanchi nupuraya kadaham tava navam abhisaram karayishyami devi. Oh, Devi Shri Radhika, when, after removing your jeweled belt and ankle bells and covering your radiant lightning-like form with a mantle dark as black bees, will I take you for a new nocturnal rendezvous through the dense darkness now enveloping the world. The Stavamala Vibhushana Bhashya. O Devi, when, the world cloaked in darkness, will I cover your body, effulgent like a bolt of lightning, with a wrap black as bees, and take you for a new abhisar. One second. Yeah, when will I take you for a new abhisar? The query arises, what will I do before I take you? The reply is, I will remove your belts and ankle bells for fear of their tinkling. The Amar Kosh 26116 states that Nichola and Prachadapata both mean shawl. Okay. So put on black clothes in the middle of the night so that nobody can see her. Disguise. Camouflage. That's what it is, camouflage. Okay. What's the meter for this? Okay. I think this is Prithvi. This is the same meter as Keshavashtakam. Asye Devyakatam api. No, that's not right. Mudanas. Asye Devyakatam api muda. Nyastamasya tvayesha. Kshiptam parne pranaya janitar. Devi vamya tvayagre. Akutagyas tarati nibritam charvitam karvitangas tambulinayam rasayati jana fullaroma kadayam. O Shri Krishna, possessor of my life, you will take the tambul from your mouth and push it into Shri Radhika's. O Devi Shri Radhika, with loving anger, you will rebuke him, saying, I will not accept anything from your mouth. Expressing great disdain, you'll spit the chewed betel into a leaf right in front of Krishna. Knowing your intent, I will lean over and discreetly pop that chewed betel into my mouth. As I feel intense appreciation, my hairs rise up in ecstasy. When, oh when, will this day come? Stavamala Vibhushana Bhashya. O my owners, Shishi Radha Raman, when will I slyly relish your chewed pan? One might ask, what is this maidservant doing? The reply is, she is, I don't know this word, demurely. What's demurely mean?
Yes, shy.
Okay, shy, okay. Shy, reserved, modest, shy. Okay, cool. Demure. Okay, so she is demurely crouched by the side of Srimati Radhika, who is thinking, this Dasi, a favored recipient of our mercy, should relish our prasad pan. Reading her mistress's mind, Shri Rupa guardedly takes that Mahaprasad betel, and as she relishes it with deep appreciation, her hairs bristle in elation. One might further inquire, what has happened to this chewed pan? The reply is, O Vrajanath, taking it from your mouth, you will have succeeded in affectionately pushing it into Sri Radha's mouth. And, O Devi Sri Radha, as you say to Krishna, I will not take your remnants. You display a contrary mood and spit out that pan onto a leaf. 63. What's the meter for this? Parasparamapashyato pranayamani norbam kada dritotkalikayorapi swamabhirash rakshatoragraham tvayosmitamudanchaye nudasike mukundamuna drigantanatane namam Uparame tyali kot kibhi, kot kibhi, kot kibhi. Sorry, I don't know why I can't say that. Ali kot tibi. Sorry, I reversed the T and the K. Okay. Oh, my lord and my lady, when you are both sulking in anger, you are very anxious to meet, but each of you obstinately maintains your position, refusing to see each other. Oh, Krishna, why are you repeatedly signaling me with your eyes? Don't do that, because Manini Swamini, my sulky mistress Sri Radha, is not going to entertain your plea. Haribo Gokuleshwari Didi. With this white lie, when will I make you both laugh? Stavamala Vibhushana Bhashya. O master and mistress, when will I make you both laugh? One might ask how the two of you are feeling. The reply is, both of you are sulking for no reason. You are eager to see each other, but still you refuse to look at each other because you are both clinging to your pride. Another question might arise. How will you make us laugh? The answer is, Oh Mukunda, why are you trying to beckon me with your dancing eyes? This Manini Sri Radha is not going to hear your petition. Hence, give rest to your endeavors. In this way, when will I make you both laugh with these deceptive words? Each of them will interpret my speech differently. Sri Swamini, relishing these words, will smile, thinking that Sri Hari has given up his man. Otherwise, why is her maidservant saying this? Concluding that Sri Hari has surrendered his man first, she is smiling, knowing that she is the victor. On the other hand, Sri Krishna believes, she has sent her Saki to me. This is a clear indication that Sri Radha has given up her man before me. Sri Swamini will see Sri Swami will see himself as victorious, and thus his face will blossom with a smile. So they both will think that they're victorious. Kadapyavasara same kemu bhavishyati swamino jano yamanuragata prituni yatra kunjo dare tvaya sahata valike vivida varna gandha dravaish chiram virachayishyati prakata patra valli shriyam. O Prince and Princess, Sri Krishna and Sri Radha, will that fortunate moment ever be mine when I beautify you by painting designs on your foreheads with colorful and fragrant pigments in the Nikunja? Stavamala Vibhushana Bhashya. O Swamini Sri Radha, O Swamin Sri Madhav, will I ever get that opportunity? According to the Vishwalochan, the word avasar means matta, prastava, and varsha, which all means occasion. Same in Hindi and Bengali. According to the Hemakosh, avasar has two meanings, varsha and kshana, a moment. O Swamini, O my mistress, when will this maidservant use colorful and fragrant dyes to paint artistic designs on your shining forehead and on Swami's also? Tvaya sahatava means both of them. The meaning can also be taken in two other ways. O Swamini, you with your master, or O Swami, you with your mistress. Vivida Varna means that different pigments, yellow, blue, red, and white, are mixed with perfume and made into pastes. Idam seva bhagyam bhavati sulabham yena yuvayosh chatapyasya premna spurati nahi supta vapi mamam padartesmin yushmar brajamanu nivasena janitas tatapyasha bandha parivridavaro mam dradhayati. Though I am not worthy even to beg for such services, still, as I have been given residence in Braj, a hope has arisen within me that I will attain that service. Thus she prays, O my Lord and Lady, Shri Krishna and Shri Radha, the wealth of prem that bestows the good fortune of readily attaining your seva has not yet risen in my heart. Not even in my dreams have I experienced it. Yet, because I am living permanently in this Vrindavan, where you perform your eternal leelas, my hope is strong and ever increasing. Stavamala Vibhushana Bhashya. O best of masters, Shri Radha Krishna, the prem that gives the good fortune of easily attaining your seva has never even flashed in my dreams. One might surmise, in that case, you must be quite discouraged. The reply is, that splendor of prem does not manifest even in my dreams, but still, because I am living in Braj, the abode of your pastimes, the hope of receiving the good fortune of this seva grows stronger. In the Halayuda Kosh, the words Arya, Parivriddha, Swami, Prabhu, Neta, and Nayak are synonyms meaning master. Okay, this is Prithvi meter again, I think. Let's see. Prapadya Bhavadiyatam. Yeah, this. Prapadya Bhavadiyatam Kalita Nirmala Premabhir Maharbhirapi Kamyate Kimapi Yatra Tarnam Janu Kritatra Kujanerapi Vrajavane Stitir Me Yaya Kripam Kripanagaminim Sadasino Mitame Vam. I have reached the conclusion that my residing in Vraj has only been made possible by your mercy, and thus the fortune of serving you directly will be possible by the same means, your grace. Expressing these sentiments, Shri Rupa says, O possessors of my life, Shri Krishna and Shri Radhika, I continually offer obeisances to your mercy, which, because it is always directed to the most fallen, has given me the good fortune of living in Shri Vrindavan, where the great premi devotees like Shri Uddhav, in a mood of servitorship, desire to take birth as a blade of grass or a bush. I think we all know that verse. What is it? Asam ahor charanarenu jushamahamsam Vrindavane kimapi ulmale dato shadinam. Let's see if Baladeva Vidyābhūṣaṇa. Yeah, okay. So Stavamala Vibhushana Bhashya. Great personalities like Shri Uddhav, who are filled with spotless love and who have already attained the position of servants, also desire birth in Shri Vrindavan, even as a grass or a creeper, bush, or herb. In Śrīmad Bhagavatam 10:47-61, Shri Uddhava has said, that verse I was just saying, it is very hard to renounce one's family members and social obligations. But in order to serve Sri Govinda with spontaneous and full-hearted commitment, all the gopis have indeed done this. Will I ever attain the dust of their lotus feet? I am very eager for this, but that dust served by all the bushes, creepers, and herbs in Vrindavan is very rare. Oh, how I wish that I could take birth as one of those plants. I bow down again and again to your mercy, by whose influence I, who am lowborn, have been brought to Vrindavan. The question is, how does that mercy act? The answer is, it flows toward the fallen. According to the Amar Kosh 1.529, Janu, Jananam, Janma, Jani, Utpatti, and Udbhava all share the same meaning, birth. Madhva Maduranga no, sorry. Madhya Madhuranga Kana. No, what's the meter for this? Sorry, can I just look this up 1 second? I don't make it. Oh, I got it. It's like Śrīla Gosvāmī Ashtakam. Madhavya Madhuranga Kanana Pada Prapta Diraja Shriya Vrindaranya Vikasi Sora Batate Tapincha Kalpa Druma No Tapam Jagareva Yasya Bhajate Kirti Chata Chayaya Chitra Tasya Tavangri Sannidhijusham Kingva Phalaptir Nrinam. This verse and the next are spoken with the conviction or strength one develops. It's spoken with the conviction or strength one develops when one attains full consciousness and feelings of intimacy by the influence of bhakti. O Tamal tree, you are the desire tree of Vrindavan, the presiding goddess of the forest kingdom, taking the form of a Madhavi vine, has intertwined herself around you from your base to your top, and thus your every branch and twig has become most captivating. Your combined fragrance permeates the whole of Vrindavan. The living entities of this world who seek refuge in the shade of your glories and greatness are relieved of their sufferings. Just by taking shelter of you, one is certain to obtain some wondrous fruit. Is there anything surprising in this? Stavamala Vibhushana Bhashya. O Tamal tree, as you are embraced by a Madhavi vine from your roots to your crown, your trunk and your branches are looking most charming. The question is, what type of Madhavi vine is this? The reply is, in the forest kingdom, she is the imperial hostess. O Tamal, god of the forest, your fragrance, mingling with that of the Madhavi vine, spreads throughout Vrindavan. Your glories are so vast that their shadow shelters the entire world, relieving all beings of their afflictions. Is it any surprise that one who takes shelter under your branches will attain wonderful fruits? No, there is nothing unusual about this. When one object is praised by comparison with another, such praise or extolment is called aprastuta prashangsha, which means a figure of speech using an implied or indirect expression. There are 5 classes of these metaphoric figures of speech. 1. A general class of something is used to illustrate a specific class. 2. An implied quality is used to illustrate a stated generic character. 3. An implied action is used to illustrate the nature of a stated cause. 4. An implied cause is used to illustrate a stated action. And 5. An implied object is used to illustrate a stated object. Here in this verse, the 5th type of implied or indirect expression, aprastuta prashangsha, an implied object used to illustrate a stated object, is employed. Also in this verse, a pun, a shlesh, and there's a footnote here. Shlesh, an equivocal phrase with double meaning. Yes. That's what a pun is, isn't it? Also in this verse, a pun, a shlish, or play on words, is employed in the case of chaya, as it is understood to mean the shade of your glories. Because madhya has more than one meaning, chaya is used as a form of double attendre. I don't know that word. There's a footnote. Shri Krishna, as the Tamal tree, becomes much more beautiful when he is embraced by Shri Radha, the Madhavi creeper. Radha's prem nourishes Shri Krishna's sweetness. The fragrance of Shri Radha Govinda perfumes the whole of Vrindavan. When one takes shelter of its renowned shadow, all sufferings are allayed. By finding refuge at its feet, one gets the fruit of service. What is so surprising about this? The divine Rasik poet Śrīla Rūpa Gosvāmī is praying to Vrindavan's desire tree, which is actually his most beloved adolescent Tamal Shri Govinda, and Madhavi Shri Radha, to mercifully bestow his most desired goal. There's a song by Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Thakur, Vira Jarapare, Madam. I wonder, because lots of times Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Thakur writes songs based on verses from the Goswamis. I wonder if I think it's a bit different though. You want to just take a quick look though? I'm just looking at the songbook files. Shri Radha Mahabhava Chintamani. I'm not sure if this is the final version. We're working now. It's not. Anyhow. I'm just looking at the big notes. Wait, why did I click on Mahabhava Chintamani? I meant to click on Diyajarapare. This one. This is an old translation of mine. Where are the new ones? Anyways, doesn't matter. Virajarapare. Okay, so Vrindavan is Chintamani, a gem mine. Within that Vrindavan is a wonder, a dark tamal, the color of a sapphire. Growing there is a supremely pure golden vine that conquers everything within that abode. Swarnamai Lata. Does it use the word Madhavi? No. It's kind of similar, but I think it would be very similar. I'm not sure. It's possible that Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Thakur wrote based on this verse, but I don't see the word Madhavi anywhere. Well, let's see if the word Madhavi is in the Sanskrit. But this has happened a few times when I was working on a song by Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Thakur, and then I was like, oh my God, this is based on this song. Yeah, that happened 3 times now to me, like with this songbook project. It's like the most exciting thing to find out which verse Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Thakur. Madhva Madhuranga Kananapanam. No, I think he's basing it on another verse, but it is very similar. I don't know. I'll have to look into this more. Okay.
So the
yes.
word double entendre.
Double entendre. Okay.
Entendre. It's French.
Could you explain what it like? Does that mean when there's a double meaning?
Yes. It's
Okay.
a dictionary says a word or phrase open to 2 interpretations, one of which is usually risque or indecent.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting. I mean, that's very common in Raj, where they're speaking of this double meanings, isn't it? And it means one thing to some people and another thing to other people. And it's how they say secret messages and like that to each other without anybody knowing.
Well, it sounds very French behavior.
Yeah, it's a French word, isn't it? Valila Madhukulaya. What's the meter for this? Okay. Valila Madhukulya Yola Sitaya Krishnambu Dasyamritai Shri Vrindavana Kalpavalli Parita Saurabhya Visparaya Madhuryena Samastameva Prituna Brahmandamapyayitam Nascharyam Bhuvilabdha Pararajasam Parvonnatir Virudam. O desire vine of Sri Vrindavan, when will you blossom with the nectar raining from the dark cloud, the fragrance flowing from your honeyed pastime? O desire vine of Sri Vrindavan, when you blossom with the nectar raining from the dark cloud, the fragrance flowing from your honeyed pastimes permeates everywhere, satisfying the whole atmosphere with sweetness. Hence, the creepers serving the dust of your lotus feet are especially glorious. What is surprising in this? Stavamala Vibhushana Bhashya. O desire vine of Sri Vrindavan, the profuse honey flowing from your pastimes has thoroughly gratified the entire universe with sweetness. Parva, limbs or creepers, has 2 meanings, Granti, winding, and Utsav, festival. these two are increasing and becoming more glorious. Labdha means the creepers attain the dust of your lotus feet by taking shelter there. Hence, it implies that by attaining your foot dust, the vine's relationship with you grows and their joy increases. Is there anything surprising about this? From where is the honey flowing? The reply is from Krishnam Buddha, meaning the black clouds bursting with ambrosial water. In other words, the nectarian cloud Srihari overflows with the sweetness of his pastimes. Here, in this verse also, the fifth type of implied or indirect expression, a prastuta prasangsha, is used. And then there's a footnote. Oh yeah, we already read this, right? No, we didn't. The glories of Sri Radhika, the stated object, are expressed through Vrindavan's desire-fulfilling creepers, the indirect object. The cloud, the prince of Raj Sri Shyam Sundar, is raining nectarian pastimes overflowing with Vrindavaneshwari Sri Radhika's sweetness, which fills the whole universe with satisfaction. Alternatively, the maidservant who takes shelter of Srimati Radhika's lotus feet surely attains the festival of service to the divine couple. It is to be noted that according to some other commentators, verse 67 uses the first type of metaphoric speech under the cover of Rupak Alankar. And there's a footnote here. Rupak Alankar, it's the identification or closeness of the object of comparison to that with which it is compared. So yeah, some people say that this verse uses the first type of metaphoric speech, the Rupak Alankar. And the present verse employs the same first type of metaphoric speech under the cover of Shlesh, or double etandre. Use of a word having double meaning is the first type of embellishment or metaphor, atishayokti. This should be carefully deliberated upon. There's a footnote. By using the words for the object of comparison, the subject of comparison is automatically understood. Okay. Verse 67. Pashupala Varinya Nandano Varametang Muhurartaye Yuvam Bhavatu Pranayo Bhave Bhave Bhavatoreva Padambuje Shume. Acknowledging that the fortune of service for which she was praying is very rare, now Śrīla Rūpa simply prays for bhakti to their lotus feet wherever she may take birth. O Prince of Raj and daughter of Vrishabhanu Mahārāja, I am praying to you again and again that I may have love for your lotus feet life after life. Stavamala Vibhūṣaṇa Bhashya. This address, Pashupala Varenyam Nandano, the son and daughter of the two best cowherders, refers to Shri Radha Krishna. Bhave Bhave means birth after birth. The other phrases are clear. What's the meter for this? Udgir Narbud Utkalikā-vallarī. Sorry, I just want to look this one up. We're at the last two verses of Utkalikā-vallarī. Don't want to get the last two verses wrong. Let's see. Oops. Identify verse. Interesting. I've never seen this one. Matta Mayuram, intoxicated peacock. That's what this meter is called. Let's see what the intoxicating peacock meter is like. Na 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 na. I like that. Na 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 na. Da 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 na 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 na. Okay, that's the meter. Kind of a fun one. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it right though. Let's try it. Urgir Narbud Utkalikā-vallarī Vrindatavyam Nityavilasa vratayorvam Vangmatrena vyaharato akarnyesho kamita siddham kurutang me. You know what this meter is reminding me of? How does it go? Na 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 para pa pum pum. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. It's kind of the same meter. Na 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 na. It's the same meter. Oh my God.
It's the little drum boy.
The little drum boy.
Yes.
That's
Right.
wild. So in Sanskrit meter, that little drum boy meter is called Matta Mayuram, intoxicated peacock. Maybe I got it a little wrong. Maybe I'm not 100% accurate, but that's what it seems like. Yeah. Okay. So having recited this prayer, she is now praying to attain her desired object. O possessors of my life, Shri Krishna and Shri Radha, you are eternally absorbed in amorous enjoyment. This vine of longings, this Utkalikā-vallarī, has sprouted up in front of you here in Vrindavan. I tremble as I recite it. After you hear my heartfelt request, be gracious to this lowly person, answer my prayers, and give me the service for which I have been so deeply yearning. Stavamala Vibhūṣaṇa Bhashya. O God and Goddess, this Utkalikā-vallarī has manifested before you. According to the Dhananjaya Kosh, the words Vratati and Vallarī and Lata have the same meaning. They all mean creeper. In our books, we've started using the word vine instead of creeper because now, I'm not sure, at least in American English, creeper has not a nice connotation to it. And I kind of like vine. Vine, Vallarī. Anyways, I'm trembling simply from reciting this Utkalikā-vallarī. I cannot imagine what would happen if I deeply meditated on it. Therefore, the two of you should bestow the desired perfection upon anyone who reads this. The question is, by doing what? The reply is, akarnya, by hearing this prayer. What are the two of you doing? The reply is, you are eternally enjoying in Vrindavan. Okay, now we come to the last verse of Utkalikā-vallarī. Okay, I think this is just Anushtup, yeah, it is. Chandrashva Bhuvaneshake Poshe Gokulavasina Iyam Utkalika Purva Vallarī Nirmita Maya. Now, Śrīla Rūpa states the place and time of the birth or composition of this prayer. In 1471 Shakabda, that's 1549 AD, in the month of Posha, December-January, residing in Shri Gokul Vrindavan, I have composed this unparalleled Utkalikā-vallarī. Thus ends the translation of Utkalikā-vallarī, a part of Stavamala written by Śrīmad Rūpa Gosvāmī. And then the Stavamala Vibhūṣaṇa Bhashya. This eulogy was written in 1471 Shakabda, 1549 AD, and the commentary was written in 1686 Shakabda, which is 1608 AD. Okay. What is that? That's like 150 years later, or less than that, right? Yeah. Okay. Jai Shri Utkalikā-vallarī ki Jai. Jai Śrīla Rūpa Gosvāmī Pad ki Jai. Jai Śrīla Baladeva Vidyābhūṣaṇa Prabhu ki Jai. Srinitaya Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Jai Shri Radhe. All right, so it is now 4 minutes till 8 o'clock. So I think I'll do a quick Mahamantra, Jayadvani, and then I'll read a little something about Sita Thakurani for anybody who wants to stay longer. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. All right. So, and then I don't know what we're going to read tomorrow. We'll have to figure that out. Well, something for Radhashini, definitely. So Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Jai, I'll do a short Jaidwani. Jai Shri Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai, Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju Ki Jai, Jai Shri Guru Dev Ki Jai, Jai Shri Param Guru Dev Ki Jai, Jai Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai, Shri Rupano Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai, Swapashad Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopi Gan Ki Jai, Shri Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai, Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai, Jai Shri Utkalikā-vallarī Ki Jai, Śrīla Rūpa Gosvāmī Par Ki Jai, Śrīla Rūpa Gosvāmī's Stavamala Ki Jai, Jai Śrīla Baladeva Vidyābhūṣaṇa Prabhu Ki Jai, the compiler is Stavamala, Śrīla Jiva Gosvāmī Par Ki Jai, Jai Shri Sita Thakurani Ki Jai, Tatiya Shubha Avirbhav Titi Ki Jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo Dandavat Vansha Vrindai Tulsi Evai Priyai Keshavashacha Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi Sattvatai Namo Namaha Vansha Kalpaturubhyashta Kripa Sindhubhyai Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Dandavat Pranams. Let's see who's all there. Sarveshwari Mataji, Satya Mataji, Nari Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Chatamai Mataji, Gokuleshwari Didi, and let's see who else is there on YouTube and Facebook. Krishna Premavati Didi, Vilas Manjari Didi, Ganga Mataji, Vidyalalasa Didi. Oh, I forgot you. I think you told me your name before, but no, maybe not. Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna. That's a clever name. I don't know what your other name is, but Dandavat Pranams. Thank you, and also other devotees joining. I only see the names of those who wrote comments, but thank you so much for participating in these Utkalikā-vallarī readings. And yeah, so now for anybody who wants to stay longer, I'm going to read a little bit about Sita Thakurani, whose appearance day it is today, the Shakti of Sri Advaita Acharya. But does anybody have anything about Utkalikā-vallarī that they want to say before we move on? Any thoughts, anything? All right, so let's read about Sita Thakurani. Jai Sita Thakurani ki jai. I didn't find anything inside. I looked online. Oh, it's Sukada Didi. Haribol Sukada Mataji. Haribol. Okay, where is it? Here. I found this online. This is from ISKCON Desire Tree, but it says that this is excerpt, I can't say that word, excerpted from Sri Chaitanya, his life and his associates. I tried to find this on Sri Chaitanya's life and associates, and I couldn't find it though. Maybe I just didn't look good enough though. Let's just look one more time really quickly. Sita Thakurani. Okay, so Sita Thakurani, let's see. Vishnu Priya Devi. Does it have Sachimata even? Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I can't find. I wonder if I just type in Sita, if it will come in there. Because I typed in Sita Thakurani and I just found it. Sita. I mean, it comes up a bunch of times in the Advaita Acharya chapter, of course. But Goridas Pandit. Yep, I don't see it. Anyhow. Okay, anyhow, let's just read from here. So Advaita, let me make this big so everyone can see it. Actually, I'll copy it. I'll copy this onto a Word doc. And I can make this size big. But it says this from Śrīla Baladeva Vidyābhūṣaṇa, interestingly. Okay. Okay, I just pasted it in. Let's make the text big so we can all see it. What's a good size? 60. Okay. So Advaita Acharya's wife was a respectable and noble woman of the name Sita Thakurani. Taking permission from her husband, she went to Navadvip bearing gifts to see the crown jewel of infants. That's from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, chapter 13, 112. Sita Thakurani is to be worshipped just as much as Shachi Devi herself, as the mother of the universe. She is the eternal wife of Sri Advaita Acharya. She was the daughter of Sri Nrsimha Baduri. She was married to Sri Advaita Acharya and Fulia Nagar. And after their wedding, Advaita Acharya went to Nadia to live in Shantipur. Sita Thakurani was always absorbed in Vatsalya Prem for Sri Gaurasundar Prabhu, and out of parental concern, she used to instruct Jagannath Mishra on how to care for the boy. Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has described the birth celebration at the house of Jagannath Mishra upon the advent of the Lord, giving special attention to the position of Sri Sita Thakurani. Advaita Acharya's wife, worshipable by all the three worlds, was Sita Thakurani. Taking the Acharya's orders on her head, she had come to take a look at this new child, this jewel of jewels, and to offer him presents. On the eve of his son's advent, there's a fly biting my back. Okay, on the eve of his son's advent, Sri Jagannath Mishra, seeing the imminent signs of his child's arrival, sent word to Advaita Acharya and Shantipur that the long-awaited child was being born. Hearing news of the advent of this unprecedented child, Advaita Acharya floated in the waves of ecstasy with Sri Haridas Thakur. And with Sri Haridas Thakur, he went to bathe in the river, and after much dancing and song, he sent his wife to go quickly to Mayapur and Navadvip. Look at Shamali, she's twitching like crazy. She stopped. Yeah, she does that every now and then when she goes to sleep, she like twitches like crazy. Okay, sorry about that. According to Gaur Ganadash Dipika, Sri Sita Thakurani is Yogamaya. The Gaur Parshad Charitavali says that in Krishna Lila, she was Purnamasi, the mother of Sandipani Muni, grandmother of Marumangal and Nandimukhi, and a disciple of Narad Muni. Gaur Ganadash Dipika, however, says that Purnamasi in Krishna Lila became Sri Govinda Acharya in Chaitanya Lila. Yeah, but we saw in Gaur Ganadash Dipika a bunch of places where we read yesterday that Guna Manjari is who is it? I think it was Govinda Acharya or something like that. Govinda, and also, of course, Gopal Bhatta Goswami. In Dwapara Yuga, during the celebration of Krishna's birth ceremony, she was present in the house of Nanda, and at that time gave Nanda and Yashoda many instructions on how to care for the child. The Chaitanya Charitamrita gives the following account of Sita Thakurani's visit to the house of Jagannath Mishra after the birth of the Lord. One day, shortly after this is from where? Anyways, let's see. One day, shortly after Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born, Advaita Acharya's wife, Sita Devi, who is worshipable by the whole world, taking permission of her husband, went to see that topmost child with all kinds of gifts and presents. She brought different kinds of golden ornaments, including bangles for the hands, armlets, necklaces, and anklets. There were also tiger nails set in gold, waist decorations of silk and lace, ornaments for the hands and legs, nicely printed silken saris, and a child's garment, also made of silk. Many other riches, including gold and silver coins, were also presented for the child. Riding in a palanquin covered with cloth and accompanied by maidservants, Sita Thakurani came to the house of Jagannath Mishra, bringing with her many auspicious articles such as fresh grass, paddy, gorochana, turmeric, kumkum, and sandalwood. All these presentations filled a big basket. When Sita Thakurani came to the house of Shachi Devi, bringing with her many kinds of eatables, dresses, and other gifts, she was astonished to see the newly born child, for she appreciated that, except for a difference in color, the child was directly Krishna of Gokul himself. This is all from the song Nadia Udayagiri. We made a translation for this also. Seeing the transcendental bodily effulgence of the child, each of his nicely constructed limbs full of auspicious signs and resembling a form of gold, Sita Thakurani was very much pleased, and because of her maternal affection, she felt as if her heart were melting. She blessed the newborn child by placing fresh grass and paddy on his head and saying, "May you be blessed with a long duration of life." But being afraid of ghosts and witches, she gave the child the name Nimai. So, yeah, Mahaprabhu got the name Nimai from Sita Thakurani herself. On the day that the mother and son took bath and left the maternity room, Sita Thakurani gave them all kinds of ornaments and garments, and then also honored Jagannath Mishra. Then Sita Thakurani, being honored by Mother Shachi Devi and Jagannath Mishra, was greatly happy within her minds, and thus she returned home. From that day on, Sita Thakurani would often come to Mayapur from Shantipur in order to teach Sachimata how to care for the new baby. She would give her many different instructions on how to raise children. And after helping with the child in this way, she returned to Shantipur. When it came time for the child's birthday ceremony, Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi let the worshipable Sita Thakurani be the first to offer the child his new clothes. Advaita Acharya Prabhu, Advaita Acharya Prabhu also had a house in Navadvip. There he would live from time to time and discuss Krishna Katha with the devotees headed by Srivas, diving and surfacing in the waves of joy until the break of dawn. After Sri Gaurasundar's appearance, all the devotees prayed together with Sri Advaita Acharya and Sita Thakurani that the child might live long in Mayapur and have good fortune. Sita Thakurani and Shachi Devi were of one mind. The baby Nimai was their life and soul. Every day, Sita Thakurani would go to the house of Shachi Devi and help her with the care and nurturing of the boy. In the house of Jagannath Mishra, the divine child increased the pleasure of the eyes and minds of all the devotees, just as the waxing moon gradually grows more brilliant with each passing day. After several years, when Jagannath Mishra's son Vishwarup, Nimai's older brother, had grown up, he suddenly took sannyas. The grief and agony of Jagannath Mishra and Shachi Devi upon their son's leaving was great. Gaurasundar was also dismayed and unhappy at his brother's separation. At that time, Advaita Acharya and Sita Thakurani consoled Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi and helped take care of Nimai. Srivas Pandit's wife Malini Devi was always very affectionate towards the child, nurturing him and caring for him. She and Shachi Devi were of one mind in doing this. After exhibiting his childhood pastimes, Nimai gradually progressed into his Kishore Leela, or pastimes of youth. After some time, he went to Gaya and revealed his true form and real purpose. Having returned from Gaya, he gathered all the devotees at the house of Srivas Angan for the purpose of beginning kirtan. At that time, Advaita Acharya brought Sita Thakurani from Shantipur to Mayapur, and having arrived there, she was the first to worship the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya. Gradually, Sri Gaurasundar began in Navadvip to unfold his kirtan pastimes, wishing to deliver the fallen souls. As time went by, he took sannyas and turned his face towards Vrindavan and ran off. half mad, into the jungle in search for Sri Krishna. Upon hearing this, Sri Sita Thakurani spent 4 days with Shachi Devi, who, plunged in the darkness of separation as if the sun had left the sky forever, lay fallen on the ground like one near death. Wow, I'd never heard that before. Sita Thakurani spent 4 days with Shachi Devi, giving her consolation. And Mahaprabhu left. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being bound by the ropes of love, was unable to go to Vrindavan, but was drawn to return to Shantipur. When he arrived in Shantipur, Advaita Acharya and Sita Thakurani felt as if their life had returned. After having fasted for 4 days, Sri Gaurasundar accepted prasad cooked by the hand of Sita Thakurani. There's a beautiful description of that. Was it in Chaitanya Bhagavat? Can't remember if it's, or maybe Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yeah. They fed Mahaprabhu a ton. Previous to taking sannyas also, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, along with Nityananda Prabhu, would, from time to time, go to the house of Advaita in Shantipur, where they would have a festival and perform Krishna Nam Lila Kirtan all day and all night. The beautiful nature of the subject has been described by Sri Parameshwari Das Thakur in his Sri Padakalpataru as follows. One day, the Lord laughed, having arrived at the temple of Sri Advaita, and thus the son of Shachi took a seat. Along with Nityananda, Advaita sat down, and the two of them began playfully assessing the idea of having a festival. Hearing all this, Sita Thakurani entered smiling, at that time in sweet words, which made the minds of those who heard, who heard them blissful. The son of Shachi ruled that there must be a great festival. He said, "Listen, Sita Thakurani, we shall extend invitations to all the different Vaishnavas who live nearby. Let whoever hears the sound of our song resounding through the air come and join us. We shall invite one and all." Saying this, Sri Gaurachandra gave orders to the devotees, saying, "You invite the Vaishnavas. You, ready the mridanga and kartals. You, prepare sandalwood and aguru for distribution. Have everything ready at the ghat." Carrying out these assignments expertly, and after garlanding the devotees with flower garlands, the devotees shall gather together in a circle for an uproarious kirtan. Wow, beautiful. And I'm after the songbook project is over, I'm going to be translating all these songs so that we can sing them on all the different festival days throughout the year. So we'll be able to sing this on this day. Next time. Hearing the words of Mahaprabhu, the devotees followed his orders with great affection, collecting garlands, sandalwood, betel, ghee, honey, and milk, and everything else essential for worshiping the Lord. The different gifts and fragrant articles for the devotees and the Lord were then distributed in the proper ways. The kirtan began at midday. At that time, everyone chanted Hari Hari, and the mridanga made the whole kirtan auspicious. Thus swims Parameshwara Das in the Rasik pastimes of the Lord. Okay, that was the end of the kirtan. Sorry. After Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas and went to live in Jagannath Puri, Sri Advaita Acharya and Sita Thakurani used to go and visit him each year, bringing their son Achyutananda with them. On one such occasion, Sita Thakurani prepared some of the Lord's favorite preparations for him and invited him to their home to take lunch. Simply to increase their ecstasy, the Lord, who is always absorbed in Krishna Nam, honored their invitation and took lunch in the home of Advaita and Sita. When Sachi and the people of Navadvip heard that Gaur Hari was at Advaita's, they all came there to visit him. Seeing him in his dress as a sannyasi, they felt joy mixed with separation. Sita Thakurani prepared an immense meal and served it on whole leaves from seed banana trees. As Mahaprabhu and Nityananda ate, Advaita Prabhu talked and joked with them. This has been described extensively in Chaitanya Charitamrita's Madhya Lila, chapter 3. Mahaprabhu afterwards also ate foodstuffs prepared by Shachi Devi in order to ease the suffering he had imposed on her by his departure. The reunion of devotees turned into a great festival, and Advaita's house in the town of Shantipur was transformed into the city of Vaikuntha. We're at the end now. Sita Thakurani, being always overwhelmed with Vatsalya Prem, treated him as affectionately as if he were her own son. The Lord himself also treated her with the same kind of regard and affection that he had for Shachi Devi herself. Sri Sita Thakurani bore 3 sons. I thought it was 6 sons. Oh, maybe because Advaita Acharya had 2 wives. One wife was Sridevi, so maybe the other sons were of the other wife. I don't know. Sita Thakurani bore 3 sons: Achyutananda, Krishna Mishra, and Gopal Mishra, who were followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. According to Bhakti Ratnakar, Sri Sita Thakurani's father was Sri Nrsinga Baduri. Sita Thakurani also had a sister named Shri. According to the Gaur Ganodesha Dipika, Sita Thakurani, the wife of Sri Advaita Acharya, is Yogamaya, and her sister Shri is the Prakash, or manifestation of Yogamaya. Yogamaya Bhagavati Grihini Tasya Praptam Sita Rupena Vatirna Shri Namni Tat Prakashata. Okay, that was from Gaur Ganodesha Dipika. All right. Jai, Shri Sita Thakurani ki Jai. Advaita Shakti, Shri Sita Thakurani ki Jai. Jai Swaparshad Shri Gaur Hari ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Dandavat Pranams, everybody. Thank you so much for staying till the end. And yeah, see you all tomorrow. I have no plans for what we're going to read tomorrow, but it'll be something special about Srimati Radhika. We'll see what it is. I'll have to look.
Lalita.
What's that?
Or Lalita, right? Her birthday's just before.
Yes. Yeah, but I think
Right.
I'll read about Lalita on Lalita Saptami. Let's see. I'm just opening up the calendar. So Lalita Saptami is in 3 days from now. So we'll read 2 things about Srimati Radhika. Then on the 10th, we'll read about Lalita Devi. And then the day after that, we'll have a special program for Radhashtami.
Jai.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Jai Shri Radhe. See you all tomorrow. Very well. Let me just check quickly Facebook and YouTube if there are any more comments. Wow, lots of comments. Oh, Vidyalala Sadidi is asking, which calendar do I use? Is the appearance day of Sita Thakurani? Okay, so regarding the calendar, oh, the Chaitanya Saraswat Mat's calendar says tomorrow. That's interesting. Usually Chaitanya Saraswat Mat and the calendar that we use in our mat is the same every time, but that's interesting. It says tomorrow. The reason why there are differences in the calendar is because there are 2 different systems for calculating. There's Surya Siddhanta and Drik Siddhanta, and there are 2 acharyas. Why did I say acharyas? There are 2 articles. One by Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaj, talking about Srila Bhakti Rakshak Śrīla Gosvāmī Maharaj. It's a very interesting article. And one by Srila Bhakti Rakshak Śrīla Gosvāmī Maharaj himself, talking about Drik Siddhanta and Surya Siddhanta, and how, according to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he said that Drik Siddhanta, which is observational, they use the calculations of the scientists and where the planets are. It's observational. So it's that's what Drik means, observational. So Srila Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said that even though this system might be more accurate, and it actually might be astronomically, even though it might be superior and more accurate, still we follow Surya Siddhanta because that's of what I forgot what the name was, P.K. Bagchi or something like that, because that is what Srila Bhaktivedānta Thakur followed. And so we are following under the guidance of Srila Bhaktivedānta Thakur. And so that's why we follow those 2 calendars. I can, if anybody's interested, I can send you those 2 articles. So in all the mats, we just follow Surya Siddhanta, even though it might not be as accurate. But and then but purebhakti.com calendar, which I also use when I'm not in India. And also I think ISKCON's calendar and some other calendars, they use Drik Siddhanta.
Although ISKCON not always coincides with us here in Hawaii, and we follow Pure Bhakti. Yeah, we follow Pure Bhakti calendar. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know all the details when it comes to calculation and all that. Like but there are devotees who have put things together so that you can see exactly all the rules that we follow and the different systems and the time difference between Drik Siddhanta and Surya Siddhanta gives an example of like why there's a couple different resources. I actually wanted to study this topic at some point so that I could be really like strong on it and I could be able to explain all the differences, but I've not done that. But I do have resources if anybody's interested. But yeah, that's why lots of times there's confusion. I mean, it's happened before my parents were here in Navadip, and on purebhakti.com it said that my Gurudev's Vyas Puja was on one day, and they arrived at the temple for the Vyas Puja ceremony, and then everything was just like dirty like anything, and it looks like, and like there's like leftovers from the festival from the previous day, and they're like, what's going on? Isn't there going to be a festival for the Vyas Puja? And they're like, oh, we did it yesterday. And that was because our Mat calendar followed Surya Siddhanta and purebhakti.com followed Drik Siddhanta. So, I mean, what I do is I just follow the Mat calendars when I'm in India, but then when I'm outside of India, I follow purebhakti.com. That's my personal thing. But yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I also follow purebhakti.com because it's too confusing, and it's specific to the area and time. And I really appreciate that. So, yeah. And
also, like regarding Drik Siddhanta and Surya Siddhanta, Padabhra has some good points also. Like the astronomer during that time, Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he is no longer there, and now his son is his son also, like, I don't know, he just raised some points. So it's a debate, it's something, and I'm like you, Satyamataji, I just follow the purebhakti.com calendar, except for if I'm in the Mat. Yeah.
No, and Krishna knows our heart. He knows what we're doing. So if our Ekadasi break fast is a different time, it's like, I'm sure he understands.
Yes. And I once heard somebody, I think my Gurudev said that if there's any mistake in the purebhakti.com calendar and everybody follows it and there's a mistake, I will take the burden of that. Like he said something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I heard secondhand that from somebody. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Dandavat pranam.
Thank you. Dandavat.